channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look. This is a celebrity inspired makeup look and I was highly inspired by Jennifer Lopez. The J-Lo, the J-Glow, just the perfection. She is perfection in a human body if you ask me. I was inspired by the makeup look that she wore to the Golden Globes 2015 and I just thought she looked amazing and outstanding and beautiful, and I just really felt like recreating this look because I know that a lot of you are going to like proms or galas at the moment, and I just really wanted to do a makeup look that is really prom appropriate. So if you're into these a bit heavier makeup tutorials, this is the right one for you, and if you want to see how I created this look, keep watching. So the first thing that you want to do in order to get that J-Lo glow is obviously to use a glowing primer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. It feels kind of silicone-ish. Then I'm going to grab my Makeup Forever HD foundation because it gives the most amazing finish to the skin. So I'm using some pumps and then my beauty blender, and then I'm blending it into my skin. So as you can see, once you've blended it in, your skin already looks amazing. But I still got some bits and bobs that I want to cover even more. So I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer just to cover up any like impurities or spots or pimples. And I'm just using my beauty blender once again to blend it in to my skin. And for this look, I don't care to use like layers and build up the foundation and concealer because this is an evening look. You want it to last the entire night and you want to look amazing. Just like J-Lo. She just always looks amazing. I think she's so incredible. Now I'm going to highlight under my eyes and do all of the face things later on, but now let's move on to the eyes. Firstly, I'm going to do the brows, and I'm going to use my MAC Brow Duo palette in the color Brunette. And I'm just going to brush through my brows just to get them in the same direction. You know the drill. And J-Lo's brows, they were like defined, but not like overly drawn up. So I'm going to try to do the same as her. I don't want to fill in any more of my brows. I just want to set it with my Gush Defining Brow Gel, which is so old. I have to get a new one, but I really love this one. I'm just quickly setting my brows. I'm sure Jada would do that as well, or her makeup artist would. I'm actually not sure who made her makeup for the Golden Globes, but whoever did it did an amazing job. Now for the eyeshadows, the first thing I'm going to use is my MAC Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. I'm using this as a primer underneath my eyeshadows just to make sure that the eyeshadow will stick and last all night. And this is a great idea no matter which kind of makeup look you go for, or eye makeup look I should say. Now I'm going to grab my Stila Eyes of the Window shadow palette in the color Mind, and these are all like matte shadows, and I'm going to use this shadow up here just all over my lids, and I'm using that just to set the paint pot, and that will also make sure that it's much easier to blend the other eyeshadows that will come on top in a moment. So this is a really great idea to do. It just makes it easier to blend everything together. Then I'm grabbing my IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty Volume 1 Matte Luxe Transforming Eyeshadow Palette. And these are amazing like matte satiny eyeshadows. And I'm going to use the one called All Hard just to warm up my crease. So make sure to make this really soft. and just follow your crease. Once I'm done with the blending of the first color, I'm going to grab the color called Violet, and I'm just going to run that over the top of what I've just done, just to smoke it up a tiny bit more. And you can use the same brush, that's fine. So as you can see now, it's much more smoky, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do my lid area, and I'm going to use my Marge Extra Ingredients quart. This is from a limited edition from MAC, and I'm going to use this color right here, and I'm going to blend it with that one just to make it a bit more dark. And I'm just using the color all over my lid and up to my crease area. And then I'm just going to use these two colors underneath my lower lashes. JLo, she had a really like smoky under eye thing going on, so I'm going to do that as well. And then I'm just using my blending brush just to blend it out and down a bit. Now it's time to go cray with a black eyeliner. I'm going to use my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color 0. I'm just going to use that in my waterline because she was wearing like a really heavy, dark, black eyeliner in her waterline. So I'm going to do that as well. And do it all into the inner corner. And if you can, I would highly recommend you to tightline the upper waterline as well. And just to make my look even more dark, I just want to use the color Noir up here from the It Cosmetics palette, and I'm just going to tightline up here, so get as close to your lashes as possible. I'm just going to use some of the Transforming Pearl just under my brow bone just to highlight a tiny bit. It's just the tiniest bit, not much. Now it's time for the lashes. I'm firstly going to curl them. And then I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes Mascara. That's the eyes done, really dramatic and really out there. And now I'm going to move on to my face. First things first, I'm just going to set my entire face with a face powder. This is Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder in the color Translucent, so there's no color in it. Now I'm going to highlight under the eyes because if you look at JLo, she's got a really heavy highlight going on under her eyes especially. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Perfect Match Concealer, just a tiny bit under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, up here, here, and there. So honestly just in my T-zone. And your beauty blender is your best friend. Once again, grab the loose powder and set the concealer. Now it's time for the cheeks, and honestly I don't really feel like that JLo wore any blusher, and if she did, it was a really bronzy blush. So instead I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Film Stop Bronze and Glow palette, and I'm going to use this one as my kind of like cheek bronzer blush color. So I'm just gonna use a darker color, both as a bronzer contour color, but also as a blush. And also just a tiny bit up here in my temples, just to frame the entire face. And then I'm just grabbing my E-Tap brush from NARS just to create a little bit of a heavier contour, but not too cray-cray. And now for the highlighter, because that is the JLo glow. We want the glow as JLo. I'm gonna use the highlight one from the Filter Bronze and Glow palette from Charlotte Tilbury. Up here, obviously, just to give a load of glow. We can't get enough when it's JLo, J-Glow. And also on the nose, actually. She had a lot of glow going on in her T-zone, definitely. So up here as well, on her forehead. For the lips, I'm gonna use my MAC lip liner in the color Subculture, just to define my lips a bit more and just to make them look a bit more plump and big and juicy. And then I'm gonna use the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the color Sugar Pie, and it's just a really beautiful, like, glossy nude color.
Come on.
And here's the finished makeup result, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I really hope this could help you and inspire you if you're going to prom or gala, whatever you like to call it. I really hope that you're going to have an amazing night, and I really hope that you enjoyed this. And if you did, and if you liked the tutorial, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram. That would mean so much to me and make me so happy. And yeah, have a really nice prom or gala or event, whatever you're going to, and have a really nice day. Bye! The first brush that I want to start out with is called the Concealer Buffer, and this is from Stila, and this is the number 142 brush.